Securing a Chinese scholarship and preparing to study and live in China involves several steps, from the application to the settling into your new environment. Proper planning ensures a successful and enjoyable experience as an international student. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into an exciting journey, the entire process of obtaining a Chinese scholarship, from document preparation to the life in Chinese dormitory, and we will cover the preparations before coming to China, including the visa application process, the flight booking and arrival planning, essential items to pack for your travel, the activities during your first few months in China, residency registration, study visa extension, opening a bank account, getting some SIM card and internet access, and adapting the life in China. Whether you are dreaming for studying in China or just curious, this video is for you. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Let's start from the research available scholarship to securing a Chinese scholarship. Research the available scholarship. There are multiple scholarships available for international students in China, including Chinese government scholarships, CCC scholarship, the Confucius Institute scholarship. Mostly it is in Chinese language for Chinese language studies. And there is also some provincial and local government scholarship, a university scholarship, Belt and Road Initiative scholarship. All those are the available scholarship in China, so you have to search this scholarship first and check the eligibility criteria and choose the programs and the university. You have to check the criteria for each scholarship, example like the academic performance, the language proficiency, the age limits, etc. And the required language proficiency. Some Chinese program require non-HSK for Chinese taught, and some scholarship or program also requires or require the English proficiency like IELTS test or TOEFL, but most of the Chinese scholarship is not requiring a language proficiency test. Once you have an English proficiency proving, that is the minimum requirement for the required letter to language proficiency, and you have to identify the universities and the program that align with your academic and career goals, and you have to ensure the program is eligible for the scholarship you are applying for. And then after that you have to prepare the required document like the application form. Once you fill the online application form in the CSCC portal, you have to download that application form and the passport copy, notarized academic transcript and certificate, study or research plan. Mostly it is around 800 words for postgraduate student and above. And the recommendation letter, usually it is 2 or more than 2 recommendation letter from professors or employers, and the language proficiency certificate, the physical examination form, and some additional document for some specific scholarship also required. You have to check that one by yourself. And for CCC scholarship you have to have non-criminal record certificate, and the acceptance letter from the Chinese professors. It's also optional, but it's recommended. You have to prepare all those documents. As a pro tip, use a scanner when you scan or copy your document, and double check the requirement. Some university might ask for the extra art samples or some extra curricular activities and some other certificates, so you have to check that one and start early to avoid a last minute stress when you apply for the scholarship. Try to finish the online application and submission. And for CSCC scholarship, apply through the CSCC portal, campuschina.org. I will put it down in the description below, and I have also a video, you can check it here. And for the university scholarship, apply through the university website. The same is true for professional scholarship. Check the local educational bureau website. For Confucius Institute scholarship, apply through the Confucius Institute website and try to submit your application before the deadline. The next step is tracking your application status. So keep checking the university portal and your email for the admissions result. The final result comes in summer with an admission notice like JW201. That is the visa form. Stay patient and check your email regularly till you get some notification from the admission office. If you are selected, you will receive an admission letter and a scholarship confirmation, and the university will issue a JW202 or 201 form and the admission letter. After that, you can prepare to come in China. The preparations before coming to China: first you have to apply for a visa with your admission notice JW201 or 202 form. You have to apply for an X1 student visa. It depends on your local currency. I think it is around 15 euro or dollar. I'm not sure about the cost. Anyhow, you have to apply for an X1 student visa and book your flight to some Chinese scholarship, covered one round trip airfare for some scholarship, and you have to arrive 2-3 days before the semester registration starts. Usually it begins at the beginning of September for the fall semesters. And when you go to for visa application, you have to use the JW201 form to apply for an X1 student visa at a Chinese embassy in your country. And the required documents are like valid passport, the admission letter, this application form, the visa application form, that JW201, the passport sized photo, the physical examination form is mostly for long-term student that will stay in China for about 6 and above months. So you have to have that physical examination result, the medical examination result, and the proof of financial support. If you are a self-sponsored student, you have to have that proof of financial support. But if you have a scholarship, you can get the letter of the scholarship from the owner of the scholarship, and you have to submit all those documents to the Chinese embassy or consulate in your country and arrange your accommodation. You have to contact your universities or international student office to arrange the on-campus housing, get some recommendation for the off-campus option. Confirm your accommodation before arriving in China, okay? That is the best option to arrange your accommodation. Once you arrange your accommodation and once you get your visa, you can book your flight and plan the arrival. Book your flight early, the preferable arriving at least a week or before the class start, or 2 or 3 days before the class start is a recommended one. Notify the university, as I mentioned earlier, about your arrival date. They will assign some volunteers to welcome you in the airport, so you have to notify the university about your arrival date. They will wait you at the exit gate of the airport. That is the process for the planning arrival and the flight booking. Once you have that flight ticket, you have to pack your essentials and the important document like the original and the copy of passport, admission letter, the visa, the medical document, the academic documents, mandatory, and you have to pack this essential document. Bring some dollar or Chinese RMB or yuan cash, and an international debit or credit card. If you have, you can have that one. Anyhow, you have to have some USD or Chinese RMB money or cash. Pack clothes suitable for China's climate. It depends on your city, so you have to check the weather in your city and pack some essential clothes that will be suitable for your city. And the personal items like the medicines or some other like the laptop and necessary electronic device should be packed as an essential document and essential personal items. Like the copy and the important document, you have to store this separately in your bag, and you can have also some small gifts from your home country for cultural exchange. You can give that small gift for your advisor or for your lab mates or Chinese. Once you land, report to the Chinese embassy or consulate within 10 days. Failure to do that can cancel your funding. Actually, your university will guide you to registration and dorm assignment, so just you can expect a warm welcome from the university. Often there will be also some orientation events. There are some few and very essential activities in the first few months in China. First of all, you have to register at your university international student office. You have to submit all required documents and complete the administrative procedures, and if you are also some self-sponsored, you have to pay your fee, collect your student ID card. That ID card is very important. You have to collect that student ID card once you register in the international student office of your university. And there will be some orientation program. You have to attend that orientation program. They will give you the whole and clear information about the university rule regulation and some other tips, so you have to attend that orientation program. Your next activity in the first few days in China will be a registration for residency and get some visa extension. So register at the local police station within 24 hours of arrival, and you have to apply for the resident permit at the local exit entry bureau within 30 days for X1 visa holders. Okay, if you are an X1 visa holders, mostly the student will have X1 visa, so you have to apply within 30 days to get the resident permit or just the student visa extension. The required document to apply for this visa extension are the passport, your 30 days visa, because you'll get a 1 month or a 3 months visa from your home country Chinese embassy, so you have to have that visa just on your passport, and the passport, the admission letter like JW 201 or 202 form, and your temporary accommodation registration from the university or from your landlord or hotel. You'll get that temporary accommodation. Mostly you will stay in the dorm, so the university will give you that registration form. So you have to have this document: passport, visa, admission letter, JW 201 form, the temporary accommodation registration form. All those documents are very essential to apply for visa extension in China. The next one is you have to open a bank account, visit a Chinese bank, either Bank of China or the ICBC. There are different bank at different province, so you have to apply for that Chinese bank card, and with your passport and with your university ID and some admission letter. You have to collect all those documents: your passport, visa ID, admission letter. Everywhere you have to have your passport. Okay, get a SIM card and internet access. The major providers are the China Mobile, China Unicom, China Telecom. Those are the major providers for Chinese SIM card. And the WeChat and Alipay are essential for payment. You have to install this application. Even before you came to China, you have to install the WeChat application and Alipay. Those are very essential for payment, as well as the WeChat for communication. The life adaptation in China, you have to adapt the life in China, especially the dormitory life. The dorm life varies by university. Most university provide on-campus accommodation, twin rooms, just 2 people in a room, that are common. Rooms typically include like a bed, desk, wardrobe, Wi-Fi with shared bathrooms. Those are the common campus accommodation. You have to attend the orientation organized by your university, as I mentioned earlier, and be familiarized with the campus facilities, like with the library, the gym, the cafeteria. You have to be familiar with those campus facilities and join student club or societies to meet new people. And you have to learn some basic Mandarin, which will be useful for your daily communication, and explore your city. Learn about the public transportation, the subway, the bus, and get a transport card for bus and for the metro. Actually, you can use your Alipay to pay for that transport. Visit the local market, some restaurants and cultural sites to immerse yourself in Chinese culture, and download useful application for translation and for other purpose, like for Baidu map to get an access for GPS, Didi for taxi service, for food delivery, Meituan. All those are the useful application in China, and you have to install those applications. Food and dining, try some local food and find a supermarket for the groceries. And the healthcare, identify some nearest hospital and buy medical insurance. Those are the focus. And let me give you one golden tip: don't forget to install the VPN application before you came to in China, whether on your phone or on the PC. Like Google, Yahoo, TikTok, YouTube, blah blah are not working here in China. All those Western media are not working here in China, so you have to install a VPN application on your phone and PC. The daily life tips: the meals are cheap and the public transport is also affordable. Expect a cultural adjustment, bring an open mind, and safety is high on campus, but always carry your passport. And there are some challenge. From the challenge, the language barrier and the homesickness can pop up, but joining a student club or language program will help you to solve this challenge. Plus, high-speed trains make some exploring China easy and budget friendly. So prepare for cultural immerse, learn basic Mandarins. That is the full journey from document preparation to the dorm life in China. If you found this is helpful, comment your question below and subscribe for more study abroad tips. And don't forget to check the description for the link of CSCC resource. Stay healthy and safe. Please subscribe my channel and let's climb to the new heights together, from Dalu to Rastash.